Hello and welcome to government class. In today's government class, we'll be looking at the minority groups and the reasons for the demand for creation of more states. The issue of minority is basically another problem confronting Nigeria's federalism right from the day the amalgamation of 1914 took place. There had been agitations by the minority groups for proper recognition and protection of their interests in the political system of the country. The reasons for the demand for creation of more states within the context of Nigeria's federalism was to remove the fear of domination on the part of the minorities. The political agitations for the creation of states could be noticed from the fear of domination over the people from areas like Midwest region, the Middle Belt of the Northern region, Niger Delta, and Ogoja of the Eastern region. Henry Wilkinson Commission was set up in 1957 to investigate and identify the reasons for the fear of domination by the minorities. Although the creation of more states or regions was not recommended by the Wilkinson Commission, instead it provided for fundamental human rights to be embedded in the Constitution. And to be embedded in the Constitution, the recommendation of Wilkinson's Constitution as at 1957 was not to create more states, but to make sure that fundamental rights is embedded in the Constitution so that the majority group respects the rights of the minority group and vice versa. So the fear of domination of the minority group existed after independence, and this still existed after independence, and this led to the creation of the Midwestern region in August 1963. The action was followed by high political agitations for more states by the minorities, that their impact and existence could be felt in the political system of the country. And this is the reason why today we have 36 states in Nigeria, starting from the creation of the Midwestern region in August 1963, and the minority groups were still agitating for more states so that their impact can be felt in the political system of the country. So that was what led to the creation of more states. The coming to power of the military also produced measures to reduce fear of domination in the minority group by creating more states. So the coming to power of the military groups and the creation of more states by the military reduced the fear of domination in the minority group. And this started when General Yakubu Gowon created 12 states in 1967. It was complemented by the creation of an additional 7 states in 1976 by General Muritala Muhammad, and making it a total of 19 states. And then General Ibrahim Babangida created 2 extra states in 1987, which brought the number of states to 21. And then he created 30 states, which brought the total of states in the country to 21. And then General Ibrahim Babangida created 19 more states in the country, which brought the total number of General Ibrahim Babangida created 19 more states, which brought the total number of states in the country to 30 as at 1991. And finally, General Sani Abacha created 6 more states, and the total number of states we have in Nigeria till date is 36 states. After the last creation of states was done by General Sani Abacha in 1996, and till date in Nigeria we still have 36 states. The creation of more states did not completely remove the fear of domination, because most of the states created belonged to the majority group, which still brings back the complaints of fear of domination by the minority group. So the states that were created belongs to the majority group. We have Ondo State, Yoruba; Oyo State, Yoruba; Ekiti, Yoruba. Most of these states belongs to the 3 major groups: Akwa Ibom, the Niger Delta, the Cross River. All these states still belongs to Igbo. And then we have the Bayelsa, the Kano, the Katsina, Jos. This state still belongs to the Hausa majorly. So the creation of state did not completely remove the fear of domination by the minorities. and it led to a lot of minority uprising in different parts of the country. For instance, the oil-rich Niger Delta people accused the federal government of using their endowed natural resources to develop other parts of the country at the expense of their own areas. So these are one of the issues that came up with the minority groups and the reasons why they demanded for the creation of more states. The Niger Delta, they accused the federal government of using their rich resources, which is the oil the oil that is in Niger Delta, to develop other parts of the country at the expense of their own, and this led to the uprising of Niger Delta militants and the uprising of the Niger Delta militants menace and actions. So in conclusion, the creation of more states were part of the steps that were taken to remove the fear of domination by the minorities and avoid the exploitation by the majority groups. So the creation of states was done in order to remove the fear of domination from the minority groups and to avoid the exploitation and to avoid the majority groups exploiting the minority groups. And with this, we've come to the end of the class. In the course of this class, we looked at some of the issues that came up from the minority groups in Nigeria and the reason for the creation of more states. And I'll see you at the next class.